Hey, thoughts on the Fire Mage tier set bonus? I am a big fan. To be honest, it seems like it might be a little broken. Just because of hyperthermia giving us access to instant cast Pyroclasm and SKB activation it's just an insane prospect to think that all of that could line up with an additional 6% damage on all targets because Phoenix Flames is uncapped. So I think, yeah, I'm a big fan of the fire bonuses. I don't see the Arcane set being all that effective because it kind of seems like it can give you a potentially large damage buff after most of your damage goes out. And then let's see what Frost. So Flurry and Frostbolt damage increased by 20. That's nice. Flat damage increase. Flurry causes an explosion on impact, dealing 50% of its damage to nearby enemies. Uncapped. That's nice, actually. That's going to make Flurry so much better. Then let's see. Casting Ice Lance on a frozen target has an 8% chance to trigger Brain Freeze. So this looks like Flurry is going to become... Oh, wow. That could be interesting for Cleave. That looks like Flurry's going to feel a hell of a lot better to push. As of right now, based on the tier sets, I think Fire is going to be insane. I think Fire... Frost seems like it has a lot of potential in Cleave situations. So he's like... Fire scales really, really well in keys. Generally with this type of playstyle with Ignite. And as haste gets higher. So it's... Jury's kind of out on whether or not Frost or Fire is going to be really good in keys. But single target Fire seems like it's going to be nuts. Or the way that I find I use Greater Invis most of the time is to drop threat when I've pulled threat. And like in keys mainly. In raid, it's your biggest defensive outside of Ice Block. So I think it's something, because it's a 60% DR, I think it's worth like assigning to a specific mechanic if you know where you don't have healing cooldowns going on in your raid or whatever. But I find that I use it primarily as a, oh shit, I'm about to die and I need to, like the tank goes down. So I'll try to kite while we res the tank. And then I'll use, well, you can use regular invis in that situation, but the instant cast nature of it is why I generally find myself using it for threat dropping keys. Or like I said, just for any individual big hits, it's 4 seconds of massive damage reduction. So like a good example is like the first boss in SBG. The what's it called, Whispers of Dark Sky. It's a pretty long channel. I think it's like a 6-second channel or 7-second channel, but you can negate 4 seconds of that, or you can reduce 4 seconds of that by 60%. So like stuff like that, looking for knowing when you want to activate it ahead of time makes Greater Invis a very, very effective cooldown. And most of Fire really comes down to, can you do combustion on the move, right? Once you have the muscle memory down that you can get all of your damage out with combustion while running around, I think that's kind of the tipping point when Fire starts becoming really comfy. And I gotta say, I've been running these two as a passive, as Fire, and I love it. I think my damage went up versus using it on use because there's nothing to sync up anymore. It's just send it. Pretty good.